Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Well, today we're going to do a fun cosmetic modification to the M140i because we are finally, and after all these years, they finally decided to make it, but finally we are going to install some CS GTS style OLED taillights from the BMW F82 M4. So those style lights existed already for years on the 2 series, the 3 series, the 4 series, even on the G80, and for some reason they never made it in the 1 series. I actually know the reasons, because they're all made in China, and this type of 1 series, the F20, is never sold in China, so they needed to have some lights from there, and it took a little bit longer and everything else, blah 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 blah. But now finally, 6 years after the F20 has been stopped making, they decided, hey, there's a market there, let's try it out. So actually I have seen quite a few different styles. I may have an overview here. So you have the GTS styles, tail lights in black, and also with the rear light in red, completely red, which is what I'm gonna have. And then you also have the newer G series, the newer M4 CSL taillights. Now all these 4 series have these since the facelift. But they're with the lines, but it doesn't work with because the light of the F20 is just too big. And you also have clear tail lights, so they're just wide. So they're just wide, and they look the same as the stocks, but just wide. Also not my cup of tea, so we decided to go with the red ones in the OLED style. So basically like OEM, like how they came from factory with BMW on the M4 GTS and the CS. Because I like red taillights, it gives a little bit more contrast to the colors, and it's a gray car, and then adding gray lights, it's just a little bit too much gray for me. Maybe if you have like a blue or a red one or an orange one, and maybe I think it will look better, but I would always opt for the red of the because of the OEM look. I like tuning, but OEM, and maybe this car has passed the stage of OEM, but it's like OEM plus plus plus, so not too much in your face, just OEM plus plus plus. So yeah, we are going to go to Motive Supplies. My car will have the first kit he will install. So we're gonna see if everything works out, everything is good and great and everything else, and then yeah, install it. It's plug and play, should be plug and play, and then just enjoy the new looks. The car is pretty filthy because I just went through a rainstorm, so before I'll show everything, I'm going to go to I'm gonna wait till it's a little bit darker so we have more light from the lights themselves, and I'm gonna wash the car because, like I said, I just went through a rainstorm and the car is pretty filthy because first sand, then rain, and now it's mud. So let's go to Motive Supplies, get the rear lights installed, and yeah, let's go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the one and only Motive Supplies. So he's going to install the rear lights for me, to see if there's any coating needed. I don't think there is. Very beautiful M4. So yeah, let's we're a little bit late, we had some traffic on the way, but time for modifications. Okay, so we got the lights installed. It all went off screen. We just talked a little bit because it's installing rear lights. The only thing is that you need to put a cable through everything and everything else. So if you're not that handy, I should let it done by a professional. Also, one wire needs to be extended a little bit. So yeah, that was a little bit too short. It's one of the downsides because they don't have physically an F20 when they produce these lights. So they guessed, and they just guessed a little bit short because the tension was a little bit too much on the wires. But yeah, anyway, everything else works perfect. Like I I said, I'm gonna clean the car first, and also I'm gonna adjust the lights a little bit because there was a little bit of a time. Previous customer took a little bit longer than he thought, so he installed them and they're pretty nice. But my boot seems to be not perfectly straight, so I hope my car has never been in a rear-ended accident. It's like just a few millimeters off, but you can see it. So I'm gonna straighten that up first, and then I'll show the clips, and then I'll watch the car. But yeah, it's gonna look ridiculously good. They really look good. The quality is nice. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so we're at home right now, and we aligned the rear taillights a little bit better, so that they look, good, and that you don't see like, hey, that gap is not good. I know how the internet works, but damn, dude, it's I was hesitating a little bit if I should do it or not, but yeah, I think we have a major win. I mean, look at this. It looks so cool. It's like OEM plus. Like when they're not on, you don't see it immediately. Yeah, like you notice that the light is a little bit different, but it's when you turn them on that you have a difference. And of course, I've did it too much. You can also see that the blinker now is on the 2 lights instead of 1, and it's dynamic, which is way cooler and way more modern than the stock taillights, because they were showing their age. But I need to turn on the ignition because I've been playing a little bit too much. Yeah. For that, you of course need the key in the car. Now between the seats, god damn it. Anyway, I mean, yes. How good does this look? Let me clean off the camera lens a little bit. No, like shit. I'm gonna do some better lighting. I was planning on cleaning the car, but we just got a shitstorm. So, and there's apparently going to be a second set of clouds going to pass. But dude, holy shit, yes. They look so freaking nice. The fitment is alright, it's good, and I'm just in love with how this looks. It gives the car just a little extra needed. And also, like I said, I'm gonna turn on the blinkers real quick. Yeah, and I'll may show the brakes and so everything, but look, that's so much cooler. It's like dynamic now, and it's a whole light, so that's pretty damn cool. And luckily they're amber as well. Let's see, I'll see if I can turn on the brake lights as well. They're also much more brighter. And then, yeah, reverse is 2 white LED bars. I have to turn on the engine for that, so not bothered. But yeah, man, these lights are sexy, so sexy. Man, I'm just in love with how this looks. And I can actually still sell the OEM blackline taillights because they are not cheap to get right now, so I can make a profit out of those. But dude, tell me what you think about it, man. It feels a little bit like the old days, this video. We have a cool mod for the M140i. It looks cooler, it's unique. I'm not the first, but one of the first. But I think I'm the first one with the red lights. I see those black ones a lot, but the red ones look better. Yeah, I'm so happy with this mod, man. This looks good. I like it. I mean, look. And it's not too much. It's not like in your face, but it's just clean. It's just a clean look. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just in love. I'm just a little bit more in love with the M140i right now. It looks so freaking good. But anyway, guys, I think that's it for today's video. I still have to make a video on the manifold, I know. We're gonna do that soon. See ya and goodbye. And one of the other benefits is actually that you see more at night because they are more bright, and when I put the car in reverse, you actually have, you know, a more brighter screen. And if I turn on the fog lights, I get a decent amount of view, way more than I did before. So, I mean, if you have a dark environment to park your car in like I do, then this is definitely an added bonus that I didn't think of until now. Because like I said, I can see way more. That's a big difference. You basically get night vision on your rear view camera. It's not really night vision when you know, light everything up, but I mean, damn, dude, that was never so bright. Okay, boom. And yeah, man, that's way more bright as it used to be. And I didn't have the fog lights on. Like, dude, damn. That's nice. And boom. So yeah. Ooh, let me turn on the car. They are functional as well. It's a nice bonus. See you guys.